Hello, welcome to a little presentation to learn about Expedia Cruises as a franchise opportunity in your community. My name is Jeff Workington, and I will be your franchise advisor today to just give you a brief introduction to who's Expedia Cruises and give you a little idea of is this a model you may want to learn a little more about. By the way, been doing this with Expedia Cruises now almost 20 years. So I've been working with people like you every day to help you experience and realize your entrepreneurial dreams as a business owner. So today the agenda is going to be a little bit about Expedia Cruises, the industry itself, our franchise opportunity, what we do best, training, support, setup, helping you be successful as a franchisee in your local community. Who is a typical franchise owner? And of course, you need to know a little bit about the investment as well. Our promise to you is not just to you, but from you as the franchise owner, from your team to the consumers, people buying travel. Our promise, advice you can trust, the best choice of price, Expedia Extras, more than cruise and always there before, during, and after the client's experience. That booking experience with our vacation consultants needs to be absolutely amazing to keep our clients back coming for more and more. You're able to leverage the world's largest brand in travel, but bring it to life in your local way, in your local community through local vacation consultants. So a little bit about Expedia Cruises. We've been franchising since 1987. Next year, 40 years in business. So super excited. We've now currently have over 260 locations, more than 7,400 vacation consultants through those existing locations, and a great database of 5.3 million, 1.3 million past customers. We're expert cruise vacation consultants at all travel, but cruise is Expedia's cruises specialty. So in 1987, we opened the doors with our first franchise. Actually, it's based in Vancouver, Canada. And at that time, we were called a company called Cruise Ship Centers. I'll tell you more about the evolution of Cruise Ship Centers to Expedia Cruise Ship Centers to Expedia Cruises as we go through the presentation. 1997, 36 locations. 2007, 96 locations. 2026, 260 and growing. So Canada's basically sold out. But we do have incredible opportunity all through the United States and just a little bit of opportunity left in Canada if you're from Canada. The first thing we want to focus on is vacation consultant growth. This is the secret to our franchisees in being successful, to who are they growing the vacation consultant, how many vacation consultants do they have, how are they training them, how are they coaching them. But you can look at 2025, we had 2,100 new, 2026, 2,400 new, and 2027, up to 2,700 new vacation consultants. The opportunity to do this is awesome for the vacation consultant, which is what the franchisee recruits, coaches, and trains. A little bit about the cruise industry and cruise passengers. The growth is amazing. So, yes, we did have a little bit of a pause, 2020 and 2021, but since then, it has just exploded with the amount of new passengers, new ships, the cruise industry, the value of a cruise is amazing. So the growth is amazing. Now, what about the cruise industry? So 38.3 million people will take a cruise in 2026. There's lots of new ships on order. These ships are made to last such a long time, and they're just so innovative now. I don't know if you've seen any of the new ships, but wow, everything from 100 passengers to 10,000 passengers and everything in between. Now, we do focus on cruising because 90% of cruisers, the people that cruise say they're going to cruise again. The majority of people that book a cruise book through a vacation consultant or travel agent. There's about 50% of the North American market that's a drive-up port, meaning they could take the air out of the cost of their cruise, and it's just a bit more value proposition for them. And every age group is using a travel agent for a cruise. If you're looking at maybe a 1 or 2 day cruise, I could see that skewing online, but anything that's, 7 days and longer, a planner, definitely a vacation consultant user. We do say air, land, and sea vacations. Yeah, you name it, we do it. Uh, you get to reap the benefits of secured partnerships that Expedia has with all of our partners to give you the best commissions available, the best training available, everything you need for your business. We've got it locked in for you. Part of being part of Expedia is huge. So you're look any franchise that you're looking at or business you're looking at, does it have a recognizable brand? Well, everybody knows Expedia. This is the world's largest brand in travel in North America. And since 2007, Expedia started to invest in cruise ship centers. So we became Expedia Cruise Ship Centers, and we've been growing ever since. Now, did you know that Expedia also owns Hotels.com, Vrbo, Travelocity, Orbitz, Hotwire, just to name a few? So we're able to take a global brand, but bring it to life in your local community with Expedia Cruises and get the value of what Expedia has through their power and bring it down to your local level to your franchise. Something we've focus on, I don't know if you've heard this acronym before, it's called ILWE, ILWE. When you build a business, are you creating a good income and lifestyle for today as you own the business, but wealth and equity for the future? Whatever business you start, there's probably going to be an exit strategy at some point. To to sell that business down the road, to develop a business that's a sellable asset down the road is key. So in our business, the key is to build a large base of vacation consultants selling travel. And if you can hand the keys to somebody, they can carry on running the business. You have your highest asset value upon exit. Weird to talk about exit before you're in, but business value is very key to any business that you're looking at. Our vision is to be the number one retail host travel agency in North America. Now, why would Expedia, the online giant, own this company called Cruise Ship Centers, which is now Expedia Cruises, by the way? But what does Expedia do best? Air, car, hotel. They also have great tools to research cruises, tours, and packages online, but they're not getting booked online. So where was that going? That was going through offline or this vacation consultant to travel agent community. So because Expedia bought Cruise Ship Centers, which we're now Expedia Cruises, we can do it all. You know, book the cruise, but then do the complete vacation package by booking the air, car, and hotel and everything onto that package as well. So when you're looking at a business, why Expedia Cruises? First of all, we're not just cruise, we're more than cruise. We sell all vacation products. A global recognizable brand that you can bring to business, you can bring to life locally in your local community. 39 years of success. We're looking really forward to that 40-year anniversary next year. A scalable model and a trainable model and repeatable. So whether you scale this business in one storefront with 30 or more vacation consultants, or maybe multiple storefronts, more than 50% of our franchisees have more than one location. So you can scale this model as you grow in many different ways. And of course, prime territory all across the US. We constantly win awards with all suppliers, by the way. Suppliers being the cruise lines, they love us. They want to go to market, they go to market with Expedia Cruises because we can sell their product. We're so big with a big brand and with 7,400 vacation consultants, we can absolutely move their product in a world-class way. This is a retail storefront opportunity, so why retail? The retail storefront will just connect you to the community like nothing else can. In fact, I would say the retail storefront is as important to the community as it is for the vacation consultants that you're recruiting. For the community to bring credibility, to bring this global brand to life locally, for your vacation consultants to give them a hub. where you are able to coach and train them, where they can come to get walk-ins, phone calls, internet leads, but they get to hear great conversations to build camaraderie with other team members. The more your vacation consultants come in, the more they'll sell per. You can have vacation consultants that are remote. They typically sell less per vacation consultant when they're remote. They're just a little more distracted. So it definitely increases agent productivity and gives you an incredible asset upon exit. So a little bit of opportunity in Canada, and boy, we like to brag about this. We have about a 25% market share in Canada of all cruises sold. So we're absolutely on. We are the giant. We bring the online giant to life in the local communities like nobody else can. In the US, we've got prime opportunities all over the US. And just so you know, the US is about 10 times the size of the Canadian market. So absolutely. There's only 6 states we are not franchising in: Hawaii, Maryland, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Rhode Island. But any other state has great opportunities. What we do best as a franchise system is coaching and training our franchisees to success. So we have more than 100 corporate team to work with our 260 plus locations, where we train you, we coach you, we mentor you. Our only customer is our franchisee. We have dedicated franchise performance coaches that go out on the road and meet with you. We have subject matter experts locally to work with you. You will have every tool you need to be successful. Once you've signed franchise agreements, once you're awarded a franchise and you sign agreements, it does take about 6 months or so to get the doors open. But in that time, in that 6 months, we're busy. We're training you, we're coaching you, we're teaching you the industry, but more importantly, getting you recruiting and training a team to start selling. So by the time your doors are open, you have a good sized team in place actively selling, and that'll give you the path to profitability the quickest. Because what would be worst case scenario is if you got open really quick, 2 months, no vacation consultants, and you're doing all the selling, well, you bought a job. So, not what we're looking for you and your business. We want you to be leveraging a large team selling so you can work on the business, not in the business, building the business. Who are we looking for a typical franchisee? Yes, active full-time owners. This isn't a passive investment, it's definitely a full-time owner operator. Passion for travel is great. Passion for people is better. So we want you to be in the travel industry, in the people business, because it's your team with their passion for travel, creating all the fantastic sales is what's going to be successful. Our franchisees come from a wide range of backgrounds from I've seen NYPD, I've seen roofers, I've seen carpet layers, I've seen dry cleaners, I've seen doctors and lawyers. It's really not your background, it's what you like to do and what you can do and what you love to do. And if it's team leadership, if it's recruiting, coaching, training, mentoring, if it's your team that can get you out of bed in the morning, this is the secret sauce for Expedia Cruises. We will coach you and mentor you to success, but you have to bring that desire to the table to work with the team and leverage a proven system. An independent franchise business review. Amazing numbers. Our franchisees are happy. Our franchisees love what they do. They This is a great business. We're not selling vacuums. We are actually in a great business of helping people book their dream vacations. And the franchise system is there to support you to success. A typical investment. So I'll actually break this out for you. Our franchise fee is 49,000. A typical storefront build out is typically about 80,000 for around 1,000 square feet. And then operating capital. You're selling a product that gets paid a commission, travel, has no stock, which is nice, but the commissions don't come until your clients travel. So you have to prepare for the franchise fee, the build out, and then about 18 months operating capital. Where we want to partner up with you to success is where we make money as a royalty. So franchises stay in business because they earn a commission on your commission. In our case, it's a 9% royalty. That being said, for your first year, there's none, zero royalty. In fact, we have a 4-year program. In year two, it's 1/3. In year three, it's 2/3. So you don't pay your full royalties all the way to your fourth year. And again, we can set up more calls for clarity. on all this as well. And these are the calls. So our first call we would have is the initial exploration, and then a series of education calls. We want to talk team building. We want to talk marketing. We want to talk support. We want to get you to complete a qualification form, reviewing the FDD, set up a call with the president of Expedia Cruises, get you talking to potentially other franchisees, eventually getting you to come meet us here. We're based in Vancouver, Canada, at a Discovery Day. We host Discovery Days once a month. We invite people that have had enough education to think, yeah, I think this opportunity is really cool. I'd like to come meet you people. Those are Discovery Days. It's an amazing full day of subject matter experts talking to you how we're going to help you be successful. Discovery Day is not a day to come sign agreements. You get to go home and you talk about us. And we talk about you, by the way, and then get you a letter of approval. And then at that point, that letter of approval gets in your hand and allows you to make a decision if you wish to move forward, but you would be approved. So I'm here to help you learn about the opportunity and get you that letter of approval. So hopefully this was helpful. So just a brief overview of who's Expedia Cruises, and through a series of education calls, every call should get you a little more excited and the opportunity should become clear what day-to-day looks like. And I'd love to help walk you through that whole process. So thank you again very much for your time today. And I do look forward to that first call.